Hi, my name's Laura Gelfand, and I'm thrilled to be with you to talk a little bit about Whistler and his painting, The White Girl. This painting was begun by Whistler in Paris in 1861, finished in 62 in London. It was rejected by the Royal Academy, which is something he expected. Then it was rejected at the French Salon of 1863, which he was pretty disappointed by, but then it was accepted into the Salon de Refusé along with everything else that was refused, including Manet's Déjeuner sur l'herbe. It was the second most famous picture there. But what's interesting to me about it, and we'll talk more about the salon, is that Whistler, when he describes it, only ever describes it as a figure against a window in white. The only color he ever talks about is the model's hair. However, when he does that, he's omitting something really important. Something's lost there, and that is this wolf. The whole lower third of the picture is a wolf, a skin, there's flowers that the model has dropped. And if we go forward, you can see that at the salon, I've marked it in red. It was present there. You can see the Manet Déjeuner sur l'herbe. And at first I sort of wondered, well, maybe the wolf was added later, but the wolf's head is clearly indicated there. So the wolf was there. And you should also notice there's loads of domesticated animals. So it's sort of nude women and domesticated animals seem to be the feature of the 1863 Salon de Refusé. The party line right now by Whistler scholars is that what that animal is at the feet of the model is a polar bear. And so I'm showing you some photos from 1901 of a model with a polar bear. And I think you'll agree with me that that thing that she's standing on in Whistler's picture is not a polar bear. Instead, what I think it is a wolf's head and a sheep's skin. So it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And you can see the skin here. There's all of this red sort of bloody looking stuff around it, which may be an indication of the sort of felt backing it might have had. But the wolf looks right out at you. And if you go back, think about where that was shown, it would have been at sort of eye level. It was right above the door, super prominent and hard to miss, yet no one talks about that animal. And I find that really strange. So what I think the wolf in sheep's clothing is doing there, it's weird that no one's noticed it, but I think Whistler had a few things he's playing with. There are at least three. One is that the model, Jo Heffernan, who was his muse, but also his partner at this point, and he represented her many, many times, that it's possible that she's the wolf in sheep's clothing. And you see a few more images of her by Whistler, and here is one by Courbet where she looks like pretty much a different person. I also think it's possible that that wolf is a disguised portrait of Whistler. Whistler loved to do self-portraits. Here you see a few of them, as well as one that is by someone else. It's a portrait of him. He also disguised himself as an animal. His butterfly signature is also him. You can see the transition. And he also is a peacock at various points. But also the painting itself is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He was desperate to show it in an academic setting, and yet he wanted to remain an avant-garde artist, and it is an inherently avant-garde painting. It is an expression for him, at least, of art for art's sake. So the picture and the meaning of that wolf is really layered and profound, but no one's ever noticed it before. So my discussion questions are really for all of you, and I really look forward to talking about this. How and why are animals lost in the process of looking? How could something as prominent as a wolf become lost? How could the metaphorical meaning of something as common as a wolf in sheep's clothing be lost? And how do you lose sight of something hiding in plain sight? So with that, I look forward to hearing all of your talks and to talking with all of you. Thanks so much.